way to present it.
Yeah.
You don't need to give up.
Sometimes we stop record, too, because he just told a really cool story about the fact that his first sergeant was telling him, hey, if you stay in, you get a $10,000 re-enlistment bonus and a brand new Corvette, which you can order here, will get delivered to your house for $5,500.
Yeah.
And you know what he said? Hey, listen, first sergeant, there's people here trying to kill me. I'm good.
Yeah.
So
I'll buy my own Corvette.
Yeah, I'll buy my own Corvette when I get home. So, and that's when you hear a guy like him, you just realize that there's so much more that we're capable of overcoming. And he's saying he's lucky, and it's just, if he's lucky to be here, we're all lucky to be here. Mm-hmm. What we need to do is make sure we take advantage of the opportunities that we have. Getting our attitude straight. Being on the path, staying on the path. So, Echo Charles.
Yes.
Speaking of the path.
Yes.
What can we do?
Well, as we always talk about first, jiu-jitsu, we can do jiu-jitsu. We're at Victory MMA in the main, what do we call this, corridor? Would you call it a corridor?
We're in the kind of lounge. This is the lounge area. Oddly enough, I have to admit that I have a lounge area in my gym, right? Instead of having more squat racks.
Just in case you got a lounge.
Yeah, I got a lounge area. Yeah. This is the Echo Charles lounge area.
I prefer to call it the recovery area.
Okay. So anyways, we got nice couches.
Yep. Unless we're here.
Yeah.
And yes, so this is where we can do jiu-jitsu. Kudos, more mat space here, by the way. Mm-hmm. Side note.
Yeah.
More jiu-jitsu.
We got a lot of jiu-jitsu going on here.
Yes.
You can pretty much do jiu-jitsu a lot here.
Yes, sir, you can. Which I dig.
And you can get, you know what else you can get here? Origin gis.
Yeah.
You can come here to Victory MMA in San Diego and get an Origin gi right here. Yeah. And if that's a far trip for you, guess what? You can go to originmain.com. You can get an Origin gi.
Yep.
You can get an Origin rash guard. You can get Origin jeans. And guess what you can get?
Well, I can easily guess you can get boots, because guess who just got their boots?
Oh, did you get your Origin boots?
Yes, sir, I did.
How sweet are they?
Extra sweet.
It's kind of crazy, right? When you look at those boots and you think, we just started that process and I'm throwing that we out there. I'm taking I'm throwing my name in there.
Yeah, you did not make those boots. I did not make those boots.
No. But we got them made.
Yeah.
American people got them made.
Yeah.
Pete, the crew, the folks up there. It's awesome. So, yes, originmain.com. You can get all kinds of clothing, T-shirts, hoodies, all that.
And supplements. Important supplements. Critical supplements to stay in the game. And if you don't think they're critical, try not taking them.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Joint Warfare Krill Oil Combo, my suggestion.
Yeah.
Recommendation. Strong recommendation.
One more thing we've got right now. So we have Discipline in a powder form. And it's sort of like a pre-mission cognitive and physical enhancement. So we just came out with a new flavor. Mm-hmm. The new flavor is called Jocko Palmer. Mm-hmm. It's 50% iced tea, 50% lemonade. And it's really, really, really good. It's, in fact, it's all I'm drinking right now, unless I'm having a Discipline Go in a can.
Wait, so the one you have, the Jocko
No.
Palmer, that's the powder one.
Yes,
they don't
that's
have
the powder.
It's not Discipline Go, it's Discipline.
Yes,
Discipline.
and Discipline Go in a can, Jocko Palmer, is coming.
Okay.
We're going to cover all the bases. Yeah. We also got Dak Savage coming.
Well, what is that?
That's
just another
Dakota
flavor.
Myers. Dakota Myers custom. Wait, better. A signature from Dakota.
What flavor?
The flavor is called cherry vanilla, which, if you know anything about flavors, that's basically a Dr. Pepper.
What? Okay, so Dak Savage is the name of the flavor of
yes.
Discipline from Dakota Meyer that tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Dakota Meyer signature
flavor. Yeah.
Signature flavor. So anyways, that one's coming out soon.
Dak Savage.
And we also got Molk for your protein. Or you can call it protein, or you can just call it dessert.
Dessert.
I prefer to call it dessert because that's basically what it tastes like.
Would you ever and this thought flashed in my head last night. Almost not going to admit it, but I'm going to tell you because I've known you for a long time, so I trust you. So I had a little thing of leftover Rocky Road ice cream. Not for me. It was my son's birthday a while back, and
so
or my wife's birthday.
Why not give him a bunch of sugar?
Well, there was a lot left. We didn't eat that much, but so I busted it out, left it on the counter. Kind of ate some and sort of forgot about it in my whatever. It melted.
Oh,
but it's in the what do you call? I don't know if it's a pint, the bigger one, but
half
a little
gallon,
bigger than
half
a
gallon,
pint. Right?
Half gallon. Yep, coming in hot.
So I'm like, all right,
You
whatever.
got yourself a milkshake, involuntary milkshake.
That's exactly what I got. So I'm pounding this Rocky Road ice cream milkshake out of the container. By the way, it's nighttime, nobody saw, but I'm pounding there's little marshmallows in there, little nuts. What's in Rocky Road? Like almonds or not almonds? Walnuts?
Yeah, I want
regular
to say
nuts.
Some kind of nuts.
Yeah, nuts.
Yeah,
and marshmallows. Right?
Yep.
And they're all soft now. Anyway, it was not bad. It was good.
Did you put milk in there?
But I'm thinking, no, I didn't. See, I could have.
Oh, yeah,
but it sort of would have. But what if you put marshmallows and nuts in milk?
You could do that.
It'd kind of be the same thing.
I don't like marshmallows, by the way.
Yeah, I don't either. But
I don't like
Rocky
marshmallows.
Road ice
I don't like any marshmallows except, let's face it, whatever those kinds of marshmallows are that are in Lucky Charms. Remember
dried up, dehydrated.
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was all about those Lucky Charms. And the crazy thing is, it was just normal. You just Saturday morning. This is a thing. It used to be a thing. Cartoons Saturday morning. That's what kids did.
Yeah, those Lucky Charms marshmallows though, they're kind of odd because I guess if you dig them, I dig it, but. The dehydrated ones, when you eat them, you get that, that like nails against the chalkboard feeling when you chomp those dehydrated mushrooms. You don't have that?
I probably haven't had any of that since I was in Iraq. That's probably the last time I had some Lucky Charms. Like there was some box in the whatever.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
And I was like,
I can't dig it. What about Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I think that Cinnamon Toast Crunch back in there, I think that was like the weakness cereal. One. Oh, this is bad, but it's
I think
good.
We might have just gotten off track because we're talking about Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Crunch.
Oh yeah, that is not on the path. Yeah, what are we even talking about?
Talk about
milk. Additional protein, tastes delicious.
And for kids, instead of feeding your kids cereal or Rocky Road ice cream, if you would have told your son, "Hey, it's your birthday. Here's a strawberry milkshake," and you gave him strawberry milk, he would have been totally pumped and healthy and stronger.
Yeah,
when you didn't do that. Don't forget about chocolate white tea as well. So check it out, originmaine.com.
Yes. Also, Jocko has a store. It's called Jocko Store, and this is where you can get. And I know we are. Me saying this again, it feels like, hey, everyone knows. But here's the thing: not everyone knows. So anyway, Jocko has a store. It's called Jocko Store. JockoStore.com. This is where you can get T-shirts. Discipline equals freedom. If you want to represent while you're on the path.
There's a new T-shirt, by the way.
Yes, Discipline equals freedom. I call it. I don't even know what I call it. Discipline equals freedom, because it has an X. The X over the D. That's layers right there.
It is.
I'm not going to disclose what the X is for. Some people know. Some people know already. Actually, on Twitter, someone was like, "Hey, I see you did the," and he explained what it was. I was like, "Ooh, this guy knows." Nonetheless, yes. New shirt, Discipline equals freedom. It's on there. Jocko Store. Got hoodies on there.
Yep. Truckers hats. Flex fit hats.
Beanies on the way. I switch. Like we were out of beanies for a while.
You don't need to say that like that's a big surprise that we ran out of something because you don't do a good job of keeping up stock. And I don't do a good job of explaining to you how important it is, so it's my fault.
No, but we are doing.
My fault.
When
people hit me up on social media and say, there's 8 things I want to get in the store and there's none of them there, and I go, it's my fault.
No.
And then I tag you and say, it's my fault.
It's my fault. It is my fault.
No, it's my fault.
But we collectively are doing a lot better. And the beanies are on their way. There was a thing. There was a little curve, little that we had to kind of maneuver and get the beanies.
Are you taking my sound effects a little bit?
Yeah. But nonetheless, we're getting it sorted out.
Okay.
Nonetheless, they will be available.
JockoStore.com.
Good place to get stuff.
Also, subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Echo thinks that you may not have. I have faith in you that you subscribe to the podcast.
Yes.
Don't forget about the Warrior Kid podcast.
It's a good one.
Also subscribe to that one.
Yes.
Working on some new ones.
We are
for a while.
We are.
Don't forget to get some Warrior Kid soap from IrishOaksRanch.com.
Yes.
Young Aiden has sold his 1,000th bar of soap.
Man.
That's entrepreneurship.
Man, and even
goat milk
just as impressive
soap.
as, or maybe even more impressive, of the fact that he has his own business. Because when I was 13, because that's when he started, when he was 13, right? Or 12,
No,
13.
12.
Yeah. So when I was and I was
You might
12
even
too.
been 11.
Yeah.
What was your business?
Buttons.
What about buttons?
I used to sell buttons, like not for your shirt, but the pins.
Like
you know,
a pin.
A pin
that says
button.
vote for Pedro.
We had we had the old school. My mom did the little button maker. Yeah, you buy all the little raw supplies for like
Dude, the Echo fans are going nuts right now because you're saying button over and over again.
Anyway, so we draw. You make the design.
Designs for what?
The button. The button.
Oh, there you go.
Make this anyway, and you clamp it, and you make the button. And people would make custom ones, and I'd sell them for like 75 cents or something like that.
They cost $1 each, but it's all good.
No, it's like $1 for the whole raw material
kidding,
bucket.
You
made buttons too.
No.
Okay. Nonetheless, I was like, yeah, that's cool, and it is cool to have a little business where. But Aiden's making, bro. Let's face it, man. If someone goes without their buttons, like who cares? But soap, that's like, you can't just make soap, No. You got to know how to do that stuff. And then he's making soap from actual goat's milk that he raises.
Yeah.
So he's way advanced, man.
IrishOaksRanch.com. Stay clean.
Yes, sir. Also, we have a YouTube channel. If you want to see what everybody looks like, if you care. I dig it if you don't. But nonetheless, you want to see the video version of this podcast, that's where you go. Jocko
Jim
Podcast.
has a good voice.
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he has a powerful voice.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell he was like he said he was, 220?
Yeah.
Right? When he was
that was in 1960 whatever. 1969. Guys weren't as big as they are now.
Yeah. But you can tell he's big. When you shake his hand, he's like,
for sure.
Like Dean Lister hands.
Yeah.
Like, so you know.
Yeah.
Yes,
psychological. that's the YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
If you want to see
official.
what Jim looks like.
Yep.
And if you want to see Echo's enhanced videos, where he's starting to work with CGI now. So now I think they're
going to be enhanced.
It's just going to get stupid now.
Yeah.
There's going to be things going on that no one could imagine.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I don't like CGI. And I generally don't like any movies with a lot of explosions in them, and that is like your thing.
Yes, sir.
So it's gonna get to a certain point where we're no longer like gonna be able to work things out.
Yeah, we're gonna have some problems. But hey, look, I think I'm gonna make it work. I think so.
Okay.
Put it this way: I won't do all explosions in CGI.
Okay.
Maybe I will. I don't know, but let's just say that's not the concrete plan.
Check. We got Psychological Warfare as well, which is an album with tracks where you can get a little
hitter, little boost.
Oh,
little
did you just say hitter?
You were on the Theo Von situation. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Did you listen to it?
Not the whole thing, just the little excerpts that have been put out. But yeah, they influenced me, and yeah, man, I said it. Hitter.
You didn't say Mulk hitter today.
No.
Get that one scoop hitter. So, if you need a little psychological hitter to get you through a moment of weakness, you can check out Psychological Warfare. Or if you need an alarm clock for your iPhone or your Android phone, you can put Psychological Warfare on there, and I will personally wake you up in the morning every morning. Don't get mad at me if you are married to someone that's doing this. It's not my fault. I do not take ownership. I'm running away.
Extreme
all right, so yes. Also, Flipside Canvas. Speaking of Dakota Meyer, Dak Savage, he has got a little company where he makes, we'll call it artistic hitters. The joke already played out. Okay, cool. Yeah, check it out, flipsidecanvas.com, to get things, graphic designs to hang up in your house so that you can stay on the path. Also, I've written a bunch of books. The next one that's coming out is called Leadership Strategy and Tactics, and it is available for pre-order right now. It is a field manual of how to lead. Pragmatically, how to lead. Actual instructions, an actual field manual on how to lead. Also have Way of the Warrior Kid 1, 2, and 3. Get those books for every kid you know, and the library and the school, because every kid should be reading those. I hear that at least once a day. Someone tells me every kid should get issued these books. I agree. Why? Because we all wish we had the Way of the Warrior Kid books when we were kids. We didn't have them, and we suffer the consequences. Don't punish the children of the world.
No.
Get them the books. And also, if you got a younger kid, get him Mikey and the Dragons. Which, by the way, somebody bought the Flipside Canvas Mikey and the Dragons poster